Alrighty, my friends, today is the day X. It feels like I've been prepping for that for weeks, if not months, but honestly, I just applied to that competition, I think a week ago. So the whole weekend took me to prepare the presentation, to collect my thoughts and organize and structure that, what was the most important aspect of it. I was scared when I was applying because I absolutely had, not that I really have right now, any idea of what's going to happen tonight, but it will happen in just what now is like 11, 12, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, in 7 hours, it's a long wait time, but no idea of what's going to happen. To answer the question of how I feel, I don't think that I have a straightforward answer. I'm not anxious, I'm not worried, though I am, but it feels like a roller coaster in a way that in 1 hour I am anxious and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is huge. Then I'm talking to myself and I'm like, no, it's okay. Nothing happens. It's just me putting myself out there somewhere I have not yet been before. That's it. And that was the whole purpose of that. To just try, to just go into the unknown and see what it's like, what kind of feedback people are going to have for me, because that is crucial to always ask questions of what you don't know, because that is the only way to learn, to ask questions, try it, figure it out, and get that to work. So I was just like, when I was applying, I was just curious to see if I can do that. Kinda the challenge I was giving myself. Just like that. I don't have any expectations. I'm a little nervous because I'm presenting. I'm presenting my business for the very first time. Even though we're pretty young, we have just launched in December of 2025. I feel like I have learned so much over this weekend about my business, just structuring the thoughts. And that was probably primarily the point of me registering and me getting out there, because I wanted to, as I have mentioned before, gain the feedback, just see what other people think and how we can kind of move that along, right? What other people think of that. But the most important part of that all was for me to find the structure, find gaps that I cannot identify in the operational work. Find those gaps that I'm not able to see on a day to day basis, because you become blind as you look at one spot for, I don't know, several months, if not a year, almost every day. So I think that overall, I'm just excited to see how it goes, how I'm gonna perform. You know what I just realized? It feels like what we have been doing before going on stage and performing our shows, dancing. You're confident in what you're gonna do, in what you're gonna say, and who you are. But that intriguing part of unknown is what kind of makes those butterflies fly in your belly. So for now, I am excited. We'll see how that goes. It is 4:52. In about an hour, actually in an hour, I am pitching to investors. After I recorded the video in the morning about how I feel and why I'm doing that, migraine kicked in. And I've been with that, and I forgot the mic. I bet you can hear me better now. So, I got the migraine, struggled with that for probably 4 hours. We're back on track. I feel much better. I'm excited to finally be pitching that and then relaxing because I believe if you are my migraine buddy, first of all, the only thing that helps some caffeine contained pills that contain caffeine from the headache and hot water for your feet. Nothing else helps. I don't know how that works. So, feel better. I think migraines passed away, which is good. That's probably why I feel so energized. Finished working and about to probably go meditate and get into this vibe of rocking. What else? Yeah, I just feel good. That's it. I'm excited. I'm excited to share that with you guys. I'm excited about the content that we're going to have from that. I am excited about the experience. I don't really care of the result of that in terms of whether investors are going to say something. I absolutely, as I have mentioned before, I absolutely expect nothing from them but the feedback of what they think, how was the presentation, how am I holding myself, and all that stuff. Yeah, I just want that sweet taste of challenge and test. That's it. So I'm excited. I don't know if meditation is actually the right thing. Probably it is. Because I'm still meditating every day and I'll just be done earlier. And then I decided that like I am now a believer after analyzing like, okay, when do I get migraines and why do those happen? I am a huge believer that those happen because I get overstimulated and kind of stressed about something for a long period of time. And obviously this is especially MANTRAE weight. This is not something that we want to kind of live with. So I also made myself a promise that right after pitching 6:30 my break comes into place. Though something within tells me that I'm still gonna work on one post to post on Instagram. Maybe not, maybe yes. We'll see how that goes. But that's the thing. And I think that it actually helped the migraine get away. Realization that in just a few hours, back when I was making a promise to myself that just in a few hours, I'm just gonna rest and go to sleep early and then kick that out with my morning 7 a.m. workout tomorrow. So I better go to sleep earlier, read a book. For those who's curious right now, I am reading The Three-Body Problem. My first sci-fi book actually, so a bunch of unknown. I cannot say whether I'm enjoying that fully or not. It definitely is fun, but I'm on a chapter that feels so boring that I cannot get over with that. Yay, wish me luck. 5 minutes. So I'm here, but no one really lets me in yet. Probably it's strictly 5:55. And I cannot scroll reels or anything. Because what if they're gonna let me in and I'm on my phone? Not gonna work. 3 more minutes. Oh my goodness. They're just same people as I am. Yes, they know much more about business, but that's why I'm here. So it's just me talking to awesome, hopefully not cold audience people, but we expect cold audience because it's better to expect worse than it actually is. It was so awesome. Oh my gosh, I want to follow up with every one of them. Oh, God blessed me with people today. Not only today, It went amazingly. I heard so much amazing, great, awesome feedback. I love that I did that. I honestly have absolutely no idea where it's gonna lead me. But that's so much fun. That was so much fun. It's an awesome experience. I was nervous, but knowing and hearing, this is gonna make me cry. So, knowing and hearing that people believe that you can do that, who just saw what you do for the first freaking time, but they felt an energy, that what means to me so much. That's what happens. You might be afraid to go above the limit that you think there is, but it's so worth it. There's not gonna be a time where you get into your fear, you overcome that, and you say like, oh my god, I better not go there. You will love it. You'll have fun. You'll grow. You will evolve just by going through that fear. Yeah, so overall, since we launched just a few months ago and I went to present today, obviously we're not as strong as the company yet, but what I heard is a lot of like good business advice. But on top of that, what was even more important is to hear that people believe in that by looking through like 11 slides that I put together. By listening to me, they believe in that. They don't say, no one has said like, oh my gosh, that's too hard, it's impossible, it's a very competitive field. People wished luck, gave their feedback, gave their advice, and they were just here for me. So it may seem that I went to a competition, but actually people were there for me. I don't know whether I'm gonna get to the second or third round. I'm definitely gonna go and hopefully meet all of them on the event that's happening a little later this month. But go into fear. Listen to the voice within that leads you there. It will never get you into something that is not for you. If it leads you, then you need to go there. Trust it. Listen and hear to what it's saying. And that is the magic of the world. If we put it in kind of a way of a game, it works as you get like points as you get through fear. You become stronger. That's exactly the point of our evolution. To get through that, try new things, experience different stuff, and have fun. No matter what you do, no matter how hard that is, have fun. And you will be unbreakable. You'll be the winner. You already got it. Just put that magic of an action into the equation and let it show you how beautiful